Hey guys, it's Chloe and today I'm here with a brand new video. As you guys may know, the readathon that I co-host twice a year is coming up within the next week. Our 14th round is going to be happening from May 17th to May 23rd. Make sure you go check out our Twitter. I'll link it in the description below. I'll also link my announcement video for this readathon in the description below as well. But if you already know about Readorama, then you know that we are doing rainbow challenges this year where we all read the rainbow. What this means is that our challenges consist of reading a book for each color in the rainbow, which would be red, orange, yellow, green, indigo, blue, and violet. And then we also have bonus challenges as well. But again, I'll leave my announcement in the description below. So before we announced Readorama for this round, and we knew that the challenge was going to be rainbow, I saw that my lovely co-host Gwen had posted a recommendations video for reading the rainbow for colors. I thought it would be a great idea for me to also recommend some books for each color of the rainbow, so you guys have plenty of options to choose from of books. I will link Gwen's video in the description below. Make sure you go check it out. She recommended, I think, 3 books for each color. I'm going to be recommending 1 book for each color. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. For the color red, I'm going to be recommending The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory. This is an adult romantic comedy about 2 people that get stuck in an elevator, and by the time they get out of the elevator, they are dates to a wedding. This is the book that kind of kicked off multiple companion novels. The 5th one, Party of 2, is about to come out in, I believe, July. And honestly, this is just such a good book and a good companion series, so I highly recommend you check out The Wedding Date. It is cute and funny and adorable and everything that you want in a rom-com. For the color orange, I'm going to be recommending When Dimple Met Rishi by Sanja Menon. Mostly the spine is orange, but there's still some orange on this cover as well. So I am on Sanja's street team, so I am a little biased, but I was a fan of hers before she started the street team, and I highly recommend anything that she writes. But When Dimple Met Rishi is a book that actually got me out of a reading slump. It is diverse and it has own voices, and I highly recommend this. Dimple just wants to go to college and become a web developer. Her parents want her to find the ideal Indian husband. This is such a great book, and I highly recommend you check it out along with everything else that Sanja has written. This is also the first book in the Dimpleverse collection, which consists of When Dimple Met Rishi, There's Something About Sweetie, and 10 Things I Hate About Pinky, which is coming out on July 23rd. I highly recommend you check out this first book that kicked off that universe. For the color yellow, I'm going to be recommending 99% Mine by Sally Thorne. 99% Mine is Sally Thorne's 2nd novel following a girl named Darcy who has traveled the globe. Now she is settling down for the time being to watch over as her grandmother's house is remodeled by her dream man, Tom, who also happens to be her brother's best friend. I will say that I did not like this book as much as I liked Sally Thorne's debut, The Hating Game, but I still definitely think you should check it out. It is still a good rom-com. So for green, I'm actually going to be recommending a middle grade fantasy that I have not read in many years, probably close to like 5 years, and that is The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell by Colfer. This is about a brother and sister, Alex and Connor, who get thrown into this fairy tale world and discover that fairy tales are real. I'm pretty sure I've read this twice. Did I read it a second time? I can't remember. But this is definitely a cute middle grade retelling novel. There are 6 books in the series. I think I own all of them, but I've only ever read the first one, and I highly recommend that you check it out. For blue, I'm going to be recommending one of my all-time favorites, and that is The Selection by Kiera. The Selection is a dystopian that reads like a contemporary, and it is basically The Bachelor in a monarchy setting. I love to describe it that way. Kiera books, especially the Selection series, are really fast to get through. I've read this twice. I love it, and I highly recommend you pick it up. You start with 35 girls. In the end, one is going to be selected to be the princess and marry Prince Maxon. And guys, Maxon is just an adorable cinnamon roll that we all love. Definitely go check out The Selection. I'm biased, but I love it. For Indigo, I'm going to be recommending a recent read of mine, and I'm pretty sure that this cover is Indigo, but it is The Stars We Steal by Alexa Dunn. This book, if I had to describe it, is kind of like The Selection in space. It's many, many years in the future. Everybody lives on spaceships now. There's multiple different spaceships, including the one that they're on, which is the Scandinavian, but there's also the Lady Liberty, and I believe the St. Petersburg, and all these different ones that are related to countries that existed on Earth. Our main character is a princess, and she has to find a husband during what they call the Valge season, and that is where everybody kind of speed dates, and they kind of date people until they find a husband, and then everybody announces their engagements at this big party. I ended up liking this way more than I thought I did. I gave it 4 stars, and I definitely think you should check it out. If you're a fan of The Selection, definitely check it out. I kind of thought of it as related to Cinder, kind of. So it's like if the space element of Cinder and The Selection came together. And for Violet, or Purple, I am going to be recommending Maybe This Time by Casey West. Yes, this doesn't look purple in the front, but it has a purple spine and a purple back. Casey West writes very, very fluffy, one-shot contemporaries. They're really fast-paced and easy to get through. I am a big fan of Casey West. I read all of her contemporary books, and I highly recommend checking out her contemporaries, especially for a readathon. Again, they are fast to get through, especially if you have the audiobook. I read one of her books in one day. The audiobook was 7 hours. I listened to the whole thing. Highly recommend it. This book in particular follows 2 people at 9 different events set over the course of a year, I believe. And I also remember that I read most of this book on my phone at Universal one day. So definitely check this one out. So guys, that is all I have for my rainbow recommendations today. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to go check out Gwen's video. It is linked in the description below for more recommendations. And let me know in the comments below if you're going to be joining us for Readorama this round. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you'd like to check out my vlog channel Cloessence, it's linked in the description below. And if you like what you see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so click subscribe so you can be updated when I post those. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! In the darkness,